Good afternoon. And welcome to Contact in the Desert 2019. I want to welcome you all today, and I want to thank you, tell you how honored we are to have you take the time, the energy, and the effort to attend our events. One of the most amazing things about Contact, I believe, and I've been here a number of years, is the way it changes lives. I've had many honors in my life, but one of them is being honored twice to introduce your next speaker. He's so cute. I get in trouble, but at 83, they don't care. He's discovered everything about advanced, vanished civilizations at the southern tip of Africa, so he's come a long way. Really appreciate that. I fly a lot, and that's quite a trip. He's the founder of Global Ubuntu, a liberation movement. He has done so many things in his life. I could go on for 10 pages, but then he won't have anything to say when he gets up here. Michael will also be speaking throughout the States. I think he has 16 or 17 events. You can find out about that, please, at michaeltellinger.com or michaeltellingerstour.com. You'll be able to see exactly where he's speaking in your neck of the woods. Whenever I speak to Michael, there's a calmness about me, which is very rare. But when I'm in his presence, I feel his spirit and his beautiful energy. I am so excited for the second time to be introducing one of the finest speakers, one of the finest people, explorers, one of the finest, as we used to say in Jewish, mensches, Mr. Michael Tellinger.
Well, I'm a little speechless after that. I think I should just say thank you very much, have a good day, and go home. I had a microphone handed to me at some stage during this, before we started. Oh, there it is. Hello? Hello? Does it work? Does it work? Can you hear me? It's a bit softer than this one. Hello? Testing. Oh, that's better. Thank you. Okay, so welcome everybody. This is my first presentation here at Contact in the Desert 2019. Always an exciting moment. So many wonderful, friendly faces. Some repeat visitors to Contact in the Desert. It's always great to see people coming back and ready for more torture. Torture of the mind. Expanding the mind is not always easy, you know. It's one of the most difficult things to do because we sometimes have our own boundaries, don't we? I have an open mind, but now you're going a little bit too far. You know, when you have that kind of discussion with somebody, your discussion has just ended. I love those discussions. So thank you very much for attending. I'm blown away by the turnout here. It's absolutely spectacular. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. I truly appreciate this. I'm going to have to speed this up because this is a long presentation that I'm squeezing into 2 hours or so. This is very much the introduction to the body of my work, my research that has expanded. For those that have been following my research, has expanded unimaginably into areas that I never could have imagined my research would take me. Although I'm a scientist trained in the field of pharmaceutics, I never thought I'd have to study quantum mechanics and astronomy and geology and transmutation and transformation and petrification and all that kind of stuff. And then stuff like giants, you got to be kidding me. No way. That's just a sports team in some country, right? So let's take this journey of discovery together, and that's really what this is. If you feel that you're left hanging short at the end of this presentation, I highly recommend you come and see my lecture tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, because that really is where we kick into the meat and the real expansion of our minds about what this research really leads to, because it does uncover areas of research that sometimes are difficult to embrace. But if we don't go there and if we don't embrace it, if our minds are not open enough to go there, we'll be stuck in this place forever. And I like to push the boundaries as far as possible, possibly sometimes a bit too far for some people's levels of comfort. So, let's get this journey on the road. Oh yeah, I have a clicker. I don't have to do the computer. Look, it's magic. And those are the 4 books that I've written so far. There's at least 4 books that should be added to that, but I've been too bloody busy with the Ubuntu movement. It's taken up my life for the past 8 years. So, yes, I will get to writing a book, but actually what we've done in the last 6 months or so, we've laid the foundation for launching a new channel where I'll be putting a lot of videos, a 20 to 30 minute new video every week. It's going to be the new Michael Tellinger channel. It'll be a subscription channel for which I'll ask people to pay, which will help me to do more research and more discovery, so it becomes a self-funding research expedition. So please keep that in mind, and if you like what I do, go online and sign up. I like to connect the dots, as you may or may not know, because if you don't connect the dots from the past to the present to figure out why the world is so insane, it literally becomes just a compartmentalization of information. And we need to be able to string them together to make sense of this crazy world we find ourselves in, and what not to do into the future. Because if we can't learn from the mistakes of the past, we'll forever be stuck in this really strange place we find ourselves in, wondering what the hell is going on, who are we, where do we come from, and why are we here? And that's pretty much the question that we've been asking ourselves forever. And I still keep asking myself that question. I'll be doing 3 presentations this weekend, today, as you know, and then tomorrow, as I mentioned, which really will cover advanced technology, ancient sound magnetics, resonance, new energy, particle physics agenda. This, I must tell you, is the biggest aha moment for me, and what I did not expect, the rabbit hole that I did not expect to be taken down. The particle physics agenda, which I believe answers many of the questions that remain unanswered about science, the lies of science, physics, space, cosmos, the lies of NASA, and so much more. Then on Monday, I'll be doing a 3-hour Ubuntu contributionism workshop for those that remain, those that are here for the long run. Monday, that's really where we explore how to go from here to there, how to move from this crazy, insane world of slavery into a world of prosperity and abundance and absolute liberty for all. And that is a journey that I highly recommend for every one of you, or every one of us, to take, even if it's you on your own, to explore the ideas of how to get from this crazy, insane world that doesn't make any sense to anyone anymore into a beautiful world of a utopian world of freedom, a utopian world of prosperity and abundance for everyone, and that is possible. If you still have any doubts in your mind that that is a difficult thing to do, I would like you to get rid of those negative thoughts. It's the negative thoughts that keep enslaving ourselves. Sometimes we become the slave masters of our own reality, and we need to get rid of those kind of thoughts and realize that things are really very, very simple. Unfortunately, the world that we are trapped in keeps making things very, very difficult and very complex, and things are not simple, and the answers are very complicated. Those are the BS kind of statements we need to get out of our lives and realize that everything is simple. And actually, in tomorrow's lecture, the continuation of this, we break down the nature of reality and realize how simple things really are, and how our education system has completely and utterly overcomplicated everything. So I hope to see some of you tomorrow as well. So let's carry on.